Hello everyone! Welcome back to Fall of Porcupine. So in the last episode, we got to see the aftermath of the thunderstorm, and there's something weird going on with the hospital. Let's see what this episode holds for us. Finley seems a bit down as well. Why the pale face? Not had your breakfast yet? No, I can't eat a thing. Touch of the old stomach trouble? You could say that. That's too bad. But a walk in the fresh air can cure most ills, that's what I always say. Are you cold? No, I've been out and about today already. Treated myself to a little something to warm me up. Booze? Come on, man. You know I don't touch that stuff. I was at the mall. Some kind soul bought me a nice big mug of tea. There's a mall here? Where is it? Have I been missing it? With candy sugar, even. Life don't get much better than that. That's true. Way to stay positive, Alfio. And, well, it sucks that Finley is having a down day, but we all have that. It's part of life. You just have to soldier on, you know? If you're having a tough day, just hang in there. It'll get better. Finley, how goes it? Oh, sorry. She's a woman. I keep forgetting. Hey, Frog. Back by the river again? Of course, I couldn't leave you hanging. Leave me hanging over what? Oh, this. This? Our river meditation. Have you been feeling the benefits yet? Yes, absolutely. Then take a few more deep breaths and grab a thought from the stream of consciousness to help you flow through the day. Have you got one? Yep. Good. If you need more, we'll be here. The river and I. Frog? Finley? Thank you. Nothing to thank me for, young Finley. We are all young. Well, I mean Finley and probably you viewers as well. And like I said, it's very normal to have a down day. Doesn't matter how old you are, of course. Time passes on, regardless. And it's okay to, you don't have to, you don't have to shut off the emotions. Just feel what you're feeling, process it. And, you just grow with it. Emotions makes our life just more colorful. Sorry, I shouldn't be this depressed. It's just raining and, yeah, I've just been thinking about a lot of stuff lately. Ever since Pina showed me the memorial figurines, I've seen Glow Milk Woods through different eyes. That's true. They say the more you see, the more different you see the world. No way I'm going in there right now. Even just the thought of alcohol is enough to make my stomach churn. You're having a hangover. Not to mention what we put Giuliano through yesterday. That won't have been his first bar fight. But I doubt it ever gets easier. I love the rain. I hope you didn't see the bar fight yesterday. You bet I did. But don't sweat it. It's not the first time the folks of Porcupine have disagreed with one another over the centuries. You wouldn't believe the things I've seen. It's the Hibernation festival tomorrow, your big day, right? Yeah, my big day, one of many. But you'll finally be getting water again. That's good, right? Oh yes, indeed. I feel dirtier than I have in a long time. That not even the rain washes away. You know what I mean? I, think so. See you tomorrow. Hopefully the rain will stop by then. I can't wait. Toodaloo! Hello, Mr. Beaver. How are things looking with the fountain? Do you think you'll be able to get it up and running by the Hibernation Festival tomorrow? Course we will, kid. We'll get it all back in working order. But these old pipes really have seen better days. They need a proper cleaning or replacing, ideally. But hey, that's not my problem. I can't wait to see it work in full working order. But yes, please do not touch fountain water as mentioned. They are very, very dirty. I can't believe that was a midnight coffee stand. It's pretty cool. What's that village in the distance called? I have no idea. That's pretty embarrassing. No, it's not. You just moved here. But, you know, you could ask. St. Ursula's Hospital. I wish I had your hood today. Like I always say, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothes. I can't say I agree, I'm afraid. Maybe that'll change with time. Did you see the facade collapse yesterday? That I did. Here I was, deep in contemplation. Then, what were you contemplating? Life, the universe, my place therein. There are many other statues like me, you know? All around the world. And this got me thinking, if I were a statue stood in a building made of stone, would that be absurd? Could I feel at home in such an environment? A statue made of stone, surrounded myself by stone? Anyway, I'm glad that the breeze was removed quickly. It was a depressing sight indeed. I wonder, did one person write all the dialogue for Finley? That's pretty interesting. Mr. Amani, don't you want to go inside? You're getting soaked here. It's okay, he's a crocodile. No, leave me alone, you scoundrel. I'm not going back in there. It's filled with murderous, backstabbing fiends, all just out for my money. It's okay, that's the whole world. Not just our hospital. Morning, kiddo. Good morning. Is it? I'm not so too sure about that yet. I've got a message for you. Dr. Theobald wants to see you in his office. And before your shift starts too. He didn't look too happy. What? Why? Best let him tell you that himself. Good luck, kiddo. Ding 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 ding. I'm taking an elevator because there doesn't seem to be any dialogue or scenes at the stairs. Let's go. The door's locked. Looks like Mr. Highridge isn't in. I can't get over this painting. It just looks so indecent. Oh my god. Ah, there you are, Finley. Mia? Carl? Thank you for coming. Why are you cut off? Like, it's kind of a weird angle here. Maybe they just want us to see the painting. We all have a lot to do, so I'll get right to the point. We've heard about what happened last night. Carl was only defending himself. It was a personal matter. Unfortunately, we don't quite see it that way. Personal matters can also have an impact on your job. But Dr. Theobald, you weren't there. I'm not going to be the fall guy just because this place is coming apart at the seams. That's enough. I've already spoken to Dr. Krokowski and Mr. Highridge. I don't like to do this, but under the current circumstances, we need to show that such actions come with consequences. Cal, you are on leave until further notice. Sorry, what? A little distance ought to do you good. But now for you, Mia and Finley. I am also issuing you a warning. This will be recorded in your files. Excuse me? But I expected better of you two. This was on the very same day we had expressly requested the situation not be allowed to get out of hand. Let this be a lesson for the future and for all of us. Please understand, I don't like this any more than you do. But as chief physician, I am liable for any incidents involving my staff. And when one or more people misbehave, it reflects poorly on all of us. Now, please get back to work. I hope you have a successful day. What? A successful day? Who wishes someone that? That's so strange. Dr. Theobald, Please, Finley. I don't like doing this. You have to believe me. Please, get to work now. You'll have to do without Carl for a while. All the more important that you do your own job properly. This will all blow over. I promise. Poor Carl. This is so unfair. Carl, It's okay, kid. It was a dumbass thing to do. I know that. Maybe a short vacation would do me good. Give me a chance to calm down. Think about a few things. I'm just sorry you guys got dragged into this. I don't think you did anything wrong. Sometimes that ain't the point. I'm gonna head out. Maybe I'll go out for a nice leisurely breakfast. I haven't done that in years. Hey, do me a favor? Sure, what do you need? Keep an eye on our ward, will ya? We don't have enough staff as it is. I'm sorry I'm making your workload even worse. It'll be fine. You get plenty of rest and sleep, then you'll be in top shape when you come back. I hope you get paid on this leave, bro. You got it. I'll check in with you later. I look forward to it. You're really calm. I would be fuming. Unfortunately, in big companies, small actions like that can get you suspended. Oh, where's Dr. Krokowski? Even no matter what your intentions are, and it's just unfortunate. Isn't Dr. Krokowski here? Sure she is. She's pretty much always here. She's in the break room. Dr. Krokowski is keeping her head down more than usual right now. Must have a lot on her mind. Thank you. I'll go and see her, then start my shift. Yeah, you do that. Where have you guys been anyway? I've been rushed off my feet all morning. We got called into Dr. Theobald's office. Looks like we'll have to do without Carl for a while. We'll have to do what now? Has he been fired? No, but he's not going to be in for a few days. Oh, well, that's just great. Exactly what I needed right now. Guess I'll better stop wasting time with chatting with you then. But back to work I go. Okay, see you later. Oh, the break room is the other way. My bad. But yes, in a big company, you have to be very careful what you say. Like, you can just get in trouble even by the smallest things. Oh, let's see. Dr. Krokowski, you won't believe what Dr. Theobald said. You mean about Carl being put on leave? Yes, exactly. How did you know? I assumed that was how the conversation would conclude. The issue was raised in the organizational meeting this morning. I was also told about the incident at Gilbert's. It was clear that the incident could not pass without consequences. Not these days. Dr. Krokowski, if I can just explain. There's no need to explain anything. You know exactly how I feel about it. And you also know how imprudent your behavior was, given our current situation. But I understand your feelings. Believe me, everyone here does. The frustration, the short fuse, the thin skin. It's all very understandable. Nevertheless, I support Dr. Theobald's decision. You're not a bad person, Dr. Krakowski. This is not the time to indulge in such provocations. Carl is a good nurse. The best we have, I would say. This makes it all the more important that we compensate for his absence. Focus and do good work. I will try my best. There's nothing we can't do. Thank you, Finley. This is another chance for you to show me what you've got. Exactly. Have a good shift. Like, when bad things happen, like, it's also your chance to prove yourself. To whoever, or yourself, you know? And I like to think that the universe or God, if you believe in God, they don't give you what you can't handle. You can do it, no matter how hard it is. Okay, oh, I'm looking at a bat today. Wait, does she have something to say? I'm sorry this has put more work on your plate too. Don't worry about it, Finley. At least I'm getting my steps in. We'll get through it. 31. I'm sometimes too optimistic, so please do excuse me for that. But it is how I survive in this world. There you are. I think it's I'm gonna give you a male voice. There you are, finally. I need to make an urgent phone call. I was meant to be meeting a client 4 minutes ago. If I make them wait any longer, there'll be serious consequences for me. Really? I don't have time to be here at all right now. First of all, good morning to you. You're Ms. Okay, I'm gonna change the voice again. I'm sorry. You're Miss Van Galen, right? Sonja Van Galen, that's right. Sonia or Sonja? Okay, and you came to us yesterday with some symptoms? Would you like to take a moment and explain again how you're feeling? Dizziness, heart palpitations, headaches. A sensation of swimming in a deep black sea, but never reaching the shore. Ooh. That's deep. Same as usual, basically. I'm sure you're familiar with the condition. Same as usual? Well, more or less. The sensation has intensified over the past few days. Sharp chest pains, moments when I didn't quite know where I was or whether I was awake. A colleague advised me to get it checked out after I fainted twice yesterday. Twice! Do you have any pills you can give me? You sound very busy. I don't think this is a problem we can solve with a few pills. Let me take a closer look at what's going on. Alright, but please don't take too long. Oh no. I always forget, but I'm gonna forget again the next time I play this game. See? Like the Black Sea you were talking about. Your heart rate is incredibly high. To start with, you need some rest. Alright, I guess I can take an hour for lunch for a change. Can you give me the pills right now, or do I need to go to the pharmacy? You should stay here today for observation. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. What did you just say? You need to stay here for the time being. We're going to give you some medication and monitor you for now. Please take the medicine 3 times a day at meal times. That means today at noon, tonight, and to be on the safe side, tomorrow morning. That could be tricky. I don't eat in the morning. Then you should make an exception tomorrow. Alright. So what was that? Twice a day, right? 3 times. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. You should write it down. I never used to struggle with numbers. But right now I can't even remember my own phone number. But I'll set a reminder in my phone for the pills. There's no need to do that. We'll do it for you. But you need to avoid stress, okay? Try and switch off. don't make any phone calls. And do not work. I'll try. I think we're seeing Ollie next. I hope. Oh. Hi, Mia. How are you feeling? Not great. I've got a stomachache, and I'm nervous. Maybe I should have intervened yesterday. Should I have said something? You were way more sensible than us. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to really put everything into this. We'll get through it together. Oh, Ollie! Hey, you two, how are things? I'm doing great, Doc. I can't wait to get out of here. Yeah, but I'm not leaving without Ollie. I get that, Rudy. Just keep a little distance, okay? Ollie still needs to rest. Sure thing, Doc. How are you doing, Ollie? Not bad. I even managed to sleep for a few hours last night. Can I leave today? I want to go home with my brother. Slow down, Ollie. Let me check your readings first, okay? Yeah, okay. Treatment complete. B? Oh, did I make a mistake by accident? So... What do you think, Doc? Is Ollie healthy again? Not quite. Oh. But we've got your bacteria under control now, too. You should be feeling better again soon. Phew. Really? Yes! Ollinator! Coming back in the second round to beat the Shigella on points. Yes, good work, Ollie. Rudy, you better go home now. Give your brother another day of rest. Sure thing, no problem at all. Did you hear that, Ollie? Soon we can go out and have fun again. Yeah. I need to finish my rounds. See you later, you two. You betcha, Doc. Sure, Doc. I'm going to stay here for a little while. Of course, take your time. You guys are not bad. Sounds fun. The relationship that you have. Oh. Hello? Greetings, hardworking fellow citizen. Hello, Carl. I wanted to see how things were going. I just can't keep away from you guys. You're just worried. You're a nice guy. Everyone's so nice here, except for the bar people, but I understand they were just hurt, you know? They were hurt by the hospital. Everything's okay so far. Everyone's a little tense. I'm also in the middle of my rounds right now. Bro, I see you there. Okay. Let's catch up properly another time, okay? That's a fabulous idea. I was just sitting here drinking a nice hot coffee when I got the urge to go out and do something. I could use your help. If you have the time, meet me at the supermarket after work. At the supermarket? Yep, I'll explain everything to you there. I'll have to hang up now. Busy. You know how it is. What are you busy with? You have work. I mean, you had work. Maybe he's playing video games. Hello, Irma. How? It's going to snow soon. Just in time for the Hibernation festival. You think so? No. I know so. I can feel it in my bones. My limbs always start tingling like this when the snow's on its way. That's how I know it's the first day of winter. You're like Lorelai, but she smells the snow. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little wistful today. My lovely roommate was discharged this morning. I suppose that's made me a little lonely. How are you doing, Finley? Same as always. Is something bothering you, my dear? Oh, you know, just everyday life. I see. I could tell you a short story to cheer you up. Why don't you start by telling me how you're feeling today? Bro, those are short stories. What are long stories? Oh, that can wait. Do you have a few minutes spare for an old lady? I always have. I always do, Irma. Would you like to make yourself a tea first? In this weather, it's important to take the time to get cozy. Thanks, but I'm okay. Doing my rounds has warmed me up. Alright. Now, where to begin? Before little Giuliano was born, I used to travel a lot. When I was young, I was doing an apprenticeship and renting a small room in Sandalwood. On one beautiful spring morning, I was strolling through this lovely little flea market. I found a beautiful old globe there. I bought it right away. I placed it in my room and decided right there and then I was going to visit somewhere on the globe in real life. So without further ado, I started making plans. I packed some clothes. A little something to munch on, of course. My travel journal to record my journey. And last but not least, my 3 lucky dice. I didn't have much money at the time, so sticking to the bare necessities suited me. One cool spring morning, I set out. After I crossed the first couple of borders, my stomach was growling. I had no money left, of course, but I did have my lucky dice with me. I walked into a fancy restaurant, one that served the finest food the country had to offer, and I challenged the owner to a bet. If I rolled a higher number than she did, my meal would be on the house. I lost. I spent the whole next year working in her kitchen, scrubbing my fingers to the bone. I'd also promised her one of my lucky dice. After a year of hard work, I managed to work my way up to co-manager of the restaurant. But my journey wasn't over just yet. I had more than enough of the restaurant business by then, so I continued on my way. I didn't need money. I relied on my intuition and my 2 lucky dice. It was the dead of winter, and my shoes weren't as waterproof as they used to be, so I called a cab. I challenged the cab driver to a bet. If I rolled the same number as he did, he would give me a free ride, wherever I wanted to go and however long I wanted to go there for. I rolled the dice. I lost. That's how I met my next boss. His name was Gilbert. I spent 2 years driving people all over the country. Didn't get the chance to get out of the car much myself though. But I still had a lovely time, and Gilbert and I got on like a house on fire. After 2 years, we closed the cab company and hit the road together. I kept the second lucky die hanging from the rear view mirror of my cab the whole time. We traveled wide and far until one day we pulled up in a dreamy little town called Porcupine. It was my birthday, so we headed to an old tavern to celebrate. We had a great time, staying up almost until sunrise. The owner of the tavern was an elderly gentleman, and we soon got talking with him. I challenged him to a bet. If we rolled the same number 3 times with our lucky die, then he would let us have the old tavern. But on the 3rd roll, disaster struck. The die fell off the table. Gilbert went to pick it up, then slammed the back of his head into a light fitting as he got picked back up. He spent several weeks at St. Ursula's. The hospital was still pretty new back then, you know? When he was healthy again, he took my hand. We looked at each other, the same thought in both our minds. We wanted to stay here, in our little Porcupine. Forever. We scraped together our savings, we worked hard, and 3 years later, we had enough money to buy the small tavern. Anyway, that's how the story ends. You shouldn't always rely on your luck, but it doesn't hurt to give it a shot. At least, not for most of the time. You've seen so much of the world, Irma. I did my best. That was my favorite story of yours, Irma. As it turned out, my favorite place wasn't all that far away. How about you? What about me? Where's your favorite place? I don't know yet. That's alright. You'll figure it out eventually. But you've still got some work to do, unless I'm much mistaken. Sorry? Yes, actually. Treatment complete. A! Oh, finally an A. I could use it. Your fever's gone down a bit, but some of the symptoms are far more severe than they were a few days ago. Should I be worried? We'll manage it. I'm going to talk to the senior physician. Thank you. I guess I'm going to be missing the Hibernation Festival this year. I'm sorry, Irma. I was hoping we'd have you back on your feet by then, but this inflammation's proving stubborn. That's okay. I've seen plenty hibernation festivals in my life. One more or less won't make a difference. You'll be going though, I hope? Yes, I have a night shift tomorrow. I'll check out the festival beforehand. That's good. Is it your first hibernation festival? Yep. Wow. I hope you can enjoy it to the fullest. May I be so bold as to ask a favor of you? Of course. My son, Giuliano, he's always so busy on the day of the festival. I was wondering if you could bring me a hazelnut candle. Porcupine's Hibernation Festival is the only place you can get them. You'll be making an old lady very happy. If I find one, I'll be sure to pick it up for you. I promise. Thank you very much. I'm tired and you must have a lot to do. Have fun tomorrow, Finley. I'll see you afterwards. You get some rest, Irma. Feel better soon, Irma. You better not die on me. How did it go today? Not bad. It's been pretty quiet, luckily. Could be because of the Hibernation Festival. How do you mean? The Hibernation Festival is tomorrow, you know that, right? And what does that have to do with the award? I can't explain it exactly, but the Hibernation Festival is important to the people of Porcupine. It reassures them, gives them strength. Some see it as the most important day of the year. And every year, you can see it in the conditions of our patients. At this time of the year, they seem somehow less sick. Wow, it must be a really important festival. I've already heard so much about it from everyone. You're on the night shift tomorrow. Go and check it out. You might like it. I'll stop by before work. Are you going to? No, I'm afraid I don't have time. Also, I don't want to. Just do me a favor and don't get into any trouble, okay? B! Smiley face! Thank you very much. I can see you're not letting the situation distract you too much. Keep it up. I know you can still improve further. Happy Hibernation Festival for tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening? That's right, I'll be on a night shift too. So get some rest. Make sure you're nice and fresh for tomorrow. Is there anything else you need today? Can you check on Irma? You mean Mr. Kilmer. I'm keeping an eye on her readings, and I'm going to check on her again later. Have a good evening. And do try to avoid any major accidents. I'm sure you'll find plenty of opportunity between now and tomorrow night. I want to ask about Carl! That's one small feature I don't like about this game, is that I can't ask all the questions I want to ask. And you gave me the options to ask them. Just one tiny flaw. I'm glad the game doesn't really drag out like the shifts. You just get to enjoy the story a little more. Have a great evening. You too, staying much longer today? A little while, yeah. Well, I hope you can wrap up soon. See you at the Hibernation Festival tomorrow? I couldn't imagine anything more beautiful. Truly, it would be a dream come true. But looking at this new shift rota, I guess you'll have to manage without me. Too bad. Hope you have a good day anyway. You too, kiddo. Rudy, what are you doing down here? I'm waiting for my ride, but I wanted to get a snack for Ollie before I go. He said he wanted something chocolatey, but the candy in the vending machine looks really gross. Tell me about it. There's a good chance it'll just eat your money without giving you any food too. Really? What a ripoff! Where can I get something sweet now? Wait, what's on the second floor? I don't remember. Is that another machine? Try the cafeteria. Our cook Serhei should be looking around there somewhere. The cafeteria's already closed, but he might make an exception for you. Really? You think so? Awesome. Thanks. I'll check it out right now. Hey, Finley. Rough day, huh? You can say that again. Do you feel like coming over and cooking with me tonight? I already said I'll meet up with Carl, but I did hang out with Carl. Wait. No. I did miss the sport thing with you. Maybe I'll feel better once I have something in my stomach. Cool, I'm looking forward to it. Let's go to the supermarket first. I need a few more things before we start. Alright. It's perfect, because Carl wanted to meet us at the supermarket. Oh, it's the other way. I can't wait to see how the supermarket looks like. I'm always excited to go to a supermarket in a new country or a new place. It's just so interesting to see like the different types of food and snacks. Oh, it's always pretty fascinating. Like the savory snacks, sweet snacks, anything, desserts. Finley, where are you going? Wanted to go to the supermarket. What? Oh, sorry, I was kind of lost in thought. I'm sorry about that. But yes, especially Costco. Oh, Costco. It's different in every country and they always have such unique food in there that it's just amazing. It's really peaceful. There's no music or anything. It's just, I guess, ASMR of the pigeon footsteps. Where am I? Ah, there you go. And Mia's hooves? She reminds me of the cow back in the barnyard. If you haven't seen that, it's pretty funny. But pretty childish as well. The cows talk. And the male cows have udders. It's pretty... For a while, I thought that male cows have udders. But you know, they're actually bulls. There you go. And Mia looks like the female protagonist. The football court. No, we're going to the supermarket. This is quite modern. A lot of apartments. Is there a university nearby? Or school? College? Wow. There you go. Cat. Ah, the store's still open. That's good. I was worried we'll end up ordering pizza after all. There's a pizzeria in Porcupine? I don't know actually. I cook all of my own meals. What? But you're a doctor! Luckily, we don't have to find out today. Yeah, I'm going to pop in now. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. It should be quick. Okay, maybe I'll wait outside then. The air's doing me good right now. Any requests? Whatever you feel like. I trust your judgment. Great, back in a minute. I want to see Carl. Where's Carl? 35th Hibernation Festival. Music, dance, and fun. Are you passionate about cooking? Enter Porcupine's famous stew contest. Ah. I would like to be the judge. Oh. Here I am. Mia, have you seen this poster? About the Hibernation Festival? Yeah, of course. They're all over town. You think we can make a stew today too? The posters really got me craving one. A stew. I was actually planning to make stuffed parsnips, but sure. We'll make stew today. We don't even need any different ingredients. You're the best, Mia. Heat, no problem. Shall we go now? Yes, please. By the way, I don't think I actually know where you live. Guess we still don't know each other that well yet. I don't live far from here. This way. Stew is the perfect autumn dinner? Yes, dinner. Meal. Beef stew with some, like, beer. You won't taste the beer because when you cook it, the beer would evaporate. So you can also cook for your kids. It's really delicious. And you just eat it with some mashed potatoes. Whew! Oh, no way you live here? Bro, you're rich! Yep. I'm glad we're not cooking at my apartment. What do you mean? Nothing. Never mind. We have the same job. How are you richer than me? What is this? What? Nothing. Never mind. Let's get started. I'm starving. Maybe I'm just really thrifty. What is this all this indecent artwork? Wow, that looks expensive. Please don't touch it, Finley. But no, don't lick it either. Why would I lick it? Okay. What? Lovely house you have here. Really modern. So many books. You're quite artistic, aren't you, Mia? All great works that everyone should read. Why am I such a bad reader? I have 3 favorite books, which I read over and over again. Maybe there's something wrong with me? Nah, I like to read books over and over again too. You're not alone, Finley. Unless there's something wrong with us? Wow, your apartment is amazing. Thank you. I haven't really gotten used to it yet. I'm trying to make it feel like home though. But how can you afford it? Don't we earn the same? Exactly! Have I been ripped off? Hello? No, we have the same salary. But weren't you going to help me cook? What? Oh yeah, sure. Let's get started. What do you want me to do? How about you prep the ingredients? Do you have a lot of experience with cooking? Well, I haven't starved to death yet, but it's not one of my most refined skills. No worries, we'll work it out. I've already washed the vegetables. I've selected an incredibly important task for you. Oh wow, what is it? You need to chop the ingredients. Is that it? That's it. Oh, okay. Many people underestimate the importance of slicing correctly and preparing the right quantities. But my recipe has to be just right so all the flavors complement each other perfectly. I'll give you a piece of paper with all the instructions. Please try as hard as you can to cut the right amounts, okay? Sure, no problem. I can do it. Super easy, with my eyes closed. I have big eyes, by the way. Bigger than yours, Mia. Cooking is art. Mia needs the right amount of ingredients. Look at the list to see how much of each ingredient you need and try to cut them in the correct place using A. The display on the scale shows the total weight of the ingredient. The right half of ingredient will be weighed for the recipe. How do I know? Oh my goodness. How do I? Oh, perfect. That was perfect. Potatoes, 60, 75. The right half. Okay, I have to go 60. Come back. 40, 150. Okay. The white part's usually the delicious part, by the way. Perfect. Oh, I'm good at this. Okay. 50. 20. Come back. Nice. That was incredible. I didn't know you were such a good cook. Now I feel bad for making you eat with me in the cafeteria. Don't be silly. The food there isn't that bad. Sahei knows what he's doing. But thanks. I'm glad you liked it. Hold on. It's the Hibernation Festival tomorrow. So? The stew contest. You should totally take part. What? Me? No, I couldn't. I'm sure that's just for the pros. Mia, you are a pro. If you put a stew like this on people's tables tomorrow, you're sure to win. You're serious, aren't you? As serious as my belly is happy and full. Okay, I'll do it. And you'll win. Yeah, I'll win. Yeah! Hehe. Phew, I'm super excited right now. It's gonna be great. You want a hand with the dishes? No, thanks. I have a dishwasher. Are you sure we're on the same salary? Alright then, I'll be on my way now. Thanks again for the invitation. I feel much better now. I'm sure I'll be out like a light when I get home. I can even sleep in. I'm on night shift tomorrow. I'm afraid I'm on it early, but I'll see you at the Hibernation Festival afterwards. I can't wait. That was a lovely meal. Oh, that's my apartment. Can I see Alfio? He is not here. I worry about him. I really hope he's okay. Or turns out okay. Oof, I don't think I'll ever need to eat again. I've got stew coming out of my ears. Good night. I can't keep my eyes open a moment longer. Wow, I haven't slept that well in ages. I guess my body needed it. No crazy dreams, no thunderstorms. Just sleep. Is it Carl? Let me turn on the fan. It is my fiduciary duty to turn on the fan every single time I play this game. Finleo! Happy Hibernation Festival! Thank you, same to you. Oh man, I'm already super excited, bro. You didn't brush your teeth or shower. And I'm way behind my preparations too. Things have been really intense this year. What did you have to do? What do you think? I'm responsible for all the exquisite decorations, of course. You'll love it, they're so beautiful. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pick you up. There's something else I want to show you. Then we can head to the town square together. Sounds good. Yes! I can't wait! I have to talk to Alfio. Hello, my friend. I hope you have a great day ahead of you. Are you going to the Hibernation Festival later? I don't think so, thank you. Not in a mood? Mood's got nothing to do with it. I just don't like crowds. Okay. Well, no pressure. I'll just look forward to seeing you if you change your mind. There'll be some delicious stew there. I've already tasted some of it myself. Ah, the stew contest, that's true. Well, maybe I'll sleep on it again. I hope you do join, Alfio. Now let's see Miss Fisherwoman Frog. I swear it was raining just now out the window. But I guess it's good that it's not raining because it's the Hibernation Festival. Also, what does Hibernation Festival mean again? Are they like bears and other hibernative animals gonna sleep? Hello, Frog. Hi, Finley. How are things? Getting by, you? Getting by. Susie bought me a letter earlier with the day's meal. My sister isn't doing well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. She's having financial trouble, so she asked if she could move in with me for a while. Unfortunately, I live in a one-bedroom mobile home over in Sandalwood. Even more unfortunately, she's the most annoying person I know. I see. Have you replied to her yet? Yes, she's on the train right now. She'll be here in 3 hours. Oh, so you're taking her in after all? I want to be the frog who helps her sister out when she's in need. Even if we do fight, if two twigs stick together, they'll have a better chance of holding out against the current. A true stream of consciousness thought. Not bad, young Finley. Right? Not bad at all, and not wrong either. And if things get too stressful, I can just move all my things over here to the riverside. That's very kind of you, Frog. What do you want, kid doctor? Unless you've got some plum pie, just leave me alone, got it? Oh, there are even special postcards for the Hibernation Festival. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is everything okay? Yes, no, I'm nervous. What's going on? Chloe's competing in a stew contest today. That's a good thing, right? I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for her. Yes, a good thing. Cross your fingers, take the paper off the roll. Check the caps on the pens, lock the register, turn off the lights. I think I've thought of everything. Is everything okay? Yes, I think so. Today's an important day for Chloe. She's going to be defending her title in the stew contest. Everything needs to be perfect. I look forward to tasting her recipe. See you there? Ta-da! What do you think? I made this just for you today. Oh wow, you really didn't clean up that paint I spilled. Of course I didn't. Look how beautiful it is. What do you think of the masterpiece? My masterpiece? You're the one who painted it. Yes, but your contribution was essential to the whole. That makes it a collaborative work of art. You could even call it a performance art. Does that mean I get a share of the proceeds? We'll negotiate the details another time. I mean, it's not like I can just sell this artwork to a collector. Because you're emotionally attached to it? Because my store is physically attached to it. Oh, I mean if you sell the store. Right. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. But while you're here, why don't you come into my store with me for a minute? I've got another surprise for you inside. Let's see. Cleanup party! Cleanup party? Is this a second surprise? Yes, hehe. Just look at my store. I was up all night putting the decorations together. And I was thinking, since you're such a nice person, maybe you could help me tidy everything up? Bro. That way we'll get to the Hibernation Festival in no time. Alright. Yay! Your job, my super kind friend, is going to be to clean the floor. Let's go! Can you imagine you can just clean the floor with a click of a button? How's it looking? I'm done! Super duperly, fast as lightning, Finno. Ready to head out then? I was ready the moment I walked in here. Yay! To the town square, to the Hibernation Festival. Yes! Oh, it's already nighttime! Ah, that's what doing chores is like, isn't it? You clean up, you talk a little, then it's nighttime. Let's take the other route to the town square. It's way faster. I'm starting to worry we'll miss the start of the festival. I have my night shift too. Oh, some stew would be so good right now. The high street's more or less deserted. Well, sure, early closing for most folks today. It'll be dark soon and no one wants to miss anything. We should hurry up too. Look, see the trees back there? Seems familiar at all? That's the Glowmilk Woods. So it is, I recognize them anywhere after our last trip. Yeah, I know what you mean. The woods are special. Warm and comfort to you. Is that what they say? Not yet. But I'm trying to make it a thing, the new greeting for the Hibernation Festival. Pretty festive, right? That's true. Wow, that nougat punch smells so good. I think I'll have a mug of it. Maybe even two. That sounds yummy. Let me celebrate in peace, squad. Yeah, can't you see we're celebrating here? That's right, celebrating. Mr. Crow! Mr. Crow! Did you know that today is the Hibernation Festival? Isn't that great? I really want to make a hazelnut candle today. Oh, I'm supposed to get that for Irma. A really big one. Have you ever made a hazelnut candle before? Well, look who it is. You've got the day off too then. Not quite, sadly. Night shift. Okay, well, it's still cool that you stopped by. I hope that decision doesn't come back to haunt me tomorrow. I guess that'll depend on what else you've got planned for today. How are things going in the surgery? Oh, you know, same old, same old. Old Linwood spends all the day acting like a big shot without ever actually lifting a finger to help. Benny and Renee keep the whole place running. Who's on shift for you today? I think Dr. Linwood and Benjamin are there. Maybe you'll have time to drop by later. If you do, say hi to Benny from me. For now, I'm going to treat myself to a tall mug of nougat punch. It's great to be able to take a breather for once. Enjoy your evening and happy Hibernation Festival. You too. Safe journey to St. Ursula's later. That looks so yummy. Oh, that's vegetables and fruits. Mr. Heitridge, I wasn't expecting to see you here. But of course, I never miss the Hibernation Festival. It's a time when the whole community comes together and the economy is stimulated. A fantastic day. There's also the small matter of my participation in the stew contest, of course. You like to cook? Cooking relaxes, cooking satisfies, cooking has purpose, meaning. Which is to say... That's great! I'll be cheering for you too, of course, even though Mia's my favorite. Naturally, team loyalty is essential. And in the end, it's the stew that wins, not the support. I look forward to an invigorating competition. Good luck! Thank you. And a joyful hibernation to you. You too! Tomorrow we work hard, today we celebrate. That's true. Hello, Grey Flower. Grey what? Oh, nothing. Carl! Carl, how's it going? Never better. Did you know they've got hot cocoa with brandy here? Oh, how about everything else? I feel better than ever. I finally have time to think about the important things in life, like hot cocoa with brandy. Ha ha ha! I even slept in late today. Man, I needed that. I'm not leaving here until all the stalls run out of food and all the kegs are drained. Did you know Mia's taking part in the stew contest today? Really? No kidding! No kidding! Our Mia is gonna be a champion stew maker this year. Colbert might as well pack up her gruel and head home right now. Ha 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 ha! This calls for another drink. I need to line my stomach with alcohol before I start scarfing down Mia's stew after all. Isn't it usually the other way around? Hey, what do I know? I'm not a doctor. True, hehe. You're way more competent than any doctor I know. I wish I didn't have the night shift tonight. Whoa, Dad, don't get frowny, Finno face. My Fennel Finley friend. You and me were celebrating today. Ha ha ha! I feel great. Hey, have you seen Giuliano around? Not yet. He wanted to serve his extra foamy craft beer today. I'm gonna go find this old scoundrel. I'm getting thirsty. See you later, Radiator. Hey, Giuliano? Does anyone know? And he's gone. Mia! How are you feeling? Are you ready? Hey, Mia, anyone home? 2 tablespoons of truffle powder. Truffle? Or was it 12? Finley, was it 2 or 12? You have to tell me. I don't remember anymore. I feel sick. Calm down, Mia. Take a deep breath. Okay. Are you okay now? I think so. How many spoons of truffle powder go into the stew? None. There's no truffle in the stew at all. That's better. You can do this, Mia. You've done a great job with everything so far, and I've been looking forward to sampling your stew all evening. You're going to win, I just know it. You really think so? You bet, it's going to be amazing. And if I can help you in any way, just say. I'll be right here, watching you cook everyone else off the stage. Yes, we've got this. Thank you, I feel a little better already. Maybe I'll have another swig of my drink first. Whatever works for you. Ready? Oof. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm rooting for you, Mia. Thank you. Fellow Porcupinians, may I have your attention for a moment? A happy Hibernation festival to all of you. Today is a special day for me, as I have the honor of officially opening the Hibernation Festival for the 9th time in a row. You'd think this would be a cakewalk for me by now, but I'm still nervous. Nervous with joy. Seeing all of you, celebrating with you. This is always the highlight of my year. I look into your faces and think back to all the wonderful years we've had in this town. I've seen many of you grow up. New faces have joined us. Old ones have left. And me, I'm still here. For that, I am truly grateful. I don't want to ramble on too long. After all, we're all here to party, right? I just have one more thing to ask of you. As you enjoy your delicious drinks today, and treat yourself to a hearty bowl of hot stew, or gossip and laugh with your loved ones, spare a thought for those who cannot be with us today, those who have passed away over the course of last year, and also for those who are at work right now or simply somewhere else. Think of them. When you see them again, tell them how much fun you had today. Make them turn green with envy. Hehe. Alright, let's get on with it. Adele von Wittgenstein, can feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up in anticipation as I hereby declare this year's Hibernation Festival. I'm just gonna roll with the voice, man. Open, ta-da! Here's to all of you. Cheers, you old biddy. Cheers! Here's to us. Turn on the water. How lovely. Looks like milk. A milk fountain. Just like every year, hot water is passed through the pipes of the town fountain to keep us warm and serve as a base for the stew. Good luck to everyone taking a part, and bon appetit to our stew samplers. Here's to us. Wow, look at that. Look at our Mia. Go, Mia. Give Hydrich a good roasting. And Serhei too. He's been on my list. He's been on my blacklist ever since he took the fried corn on the cob off the menu. Show them how it's done. Woohoo! Good news! The hazelnut candles are just warming up. They should be fresh and ready to go right after the contest, if not before. Nice. I gotta make sure to get that for Irma. Look at Adele bopping away. I hope I'm like that when I grow up. Don't tell anyone, but a tear came to my eye when she was speaking just now. Anyway, I really hope you enjoy the festival. Too bad you can't stay to the end, but have yourself a great time all the same. See you around with Finishimini. Just stick to the recipe, same as usual. Ration, wait, don't overseason. I wanna see the dancing Adele. We are hungry, we are hungry. Hungry, hungry, you're so hungry. Hungry, hungry and thirsty too. I have to go up there to support my friend. You're doing great, Mia. Can I taste it? Finley! What's wrong? Finley! Yes! The pickleweed! What's a pickleweed? My secret ingredient. The spice that makes my tomato stew special. And I forgot to get it. I don't have any, Finley. What am I gonna do? I can't leave my stew. Everything's already simmering. And time's running out too. Don't worry, I'll get some for you. Where do you get something like that? At the grocery store, but that closed hours ago. Any other ideas? Yes, you see Roman Heinrich over there at the front? Yes. Pickleweed is his main ingredient. I don't know why, it must make his stew terribly bitter. But knowing him, I'm sure he won't give any of it away. I'll ask him, you just keep doing what you're doing. Just a few more minutes, dear contestants. Then it's time to drop your spoons. Oh no, did you hear that? Don't worry, I'll be right back. Really? Oh, thank you. Wait, I want to Say, I didn't know you had a stall here too. Of course I do. I can't deprive the town of my street food. All this reminds me of my days as a young traveling chef. I fired up the grills on so many streets in so many cities, but don't be fooled. This is just a warm-up. Today, I too find myself in the orchestra pit of flavors, allowing myself to be entranced by the bubbling of the hot pots. Today, there will be no long symphony or several movements. On this day, it all comes down to a single chord, the perfect note, and I will call this masterpiece Sahei's famous pepper stew. Sounds delicious. You are blessed, don't you see? You are one of the lucky few who may get a chance to sample a bowl today. This is one Hibernation festival you'll never forget. Mr. Heidrich, may I disturb you for a moment? You know I'm always happy to listen to my team's concerns. But I still need a moment or two for my stew. And you've just heard, time is of the essence. I need some of your pickleweed. What? From my ingredients? Yes, could you spare some? You'd be doing me a huge favor. No, sorry, out of question. You're a very likable young man, and I would like to help, truly I would. But my ingredients have been measured out precisely according to my recipe. If I change even the slightest thing, it will affect the taste. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks anyway. Don't mention it. Can I steal it? I can't. My young colleague. I have been thinking. You are part of St. Ursula's hospital. Just like myself and our other young colleagues back there. We have to stick together. With that in mind, I've decided to give you some of my pickleweed. Really? That's very kind of you. Maybe it'll taste better, like less bitter, like what Mia said. But of course, I can't simply give my ingredients away. So I would also like to ask a favor of you. Okay, what do you need? I would like a bottle of caraway liquor from the wine stand. Okay, no problem. I'll just head over there and buy you one. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. This caraway liquor is very special. The owner has produced only one bottle of it. Oh, I'm guessing it's insanely expensive then? Expensive? No, not at all. In fact, the wine seller is looking to give it away. Oh? Yeah, it's a prize of sorts for the first person to say the secret phrase to her. The secret phrase? Exactly. It's sort of like a password, the solution to a riddle. Do you have any idea what it's about? No, but talk to the person at the wine stand. I'm sure you'll find some answers there. Okay, I'll get you the bottle. It's excellent. Even though it would have been nicer if you helped us for free. Let's go. This is the wine store. I'm interested in winning the bottle of the caraway liquor. Oh, really? Then tell me. The red trees have left the forest. Red trees? Oh, you don't know the answer? Apparently not, no. Okay. There are a few other people here who are also playing the game. Maybe one of them can give you the answer. How do I know who knows the answer? That's part of the puzzle. But I'm going to give you a little something to help you get started. Now pay attention. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. That's it. Take a look around, talk to people. And good luck. Thanks. I thought I only had a few minutes. Oh no, I do only have a few minutes. The blue shell glitters prettily in the morning sun. What are you talking about, Finley? Hazelnut. Come on. Ralph, pull yourself together. Happy Hibernation, you old grouch. Oh, what the heck. Happy Hibernation Festival, Squad. You too, Pina. Yeah, you too. Have a good one. Just don't bother us, okay? Come on. Not you. You? Run, little buddy, run. It's okay, I got 6 minutes. I can just stand for 5 minutes, then start running. Why are you moonwalking? Ah, you returned. So do you have the answer? Sorry, I still don't know the answer. Okay, let's see. You can't help me. Ah, I know the answer to that. Hold on. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. No idea what it's supposed to mean though. I'll figure it out. Good luck! He might go along with the trade, but I need to get something from him first. I'll hurry up. Okay, in the meantime, I'll season the stew as best I can. Okay, let's go. Maybe Adele knows? I know the answer. The green train is almost here. Thank you! Oh, that sounds familiar. It travels on to the Purple Sea. Thank you. You're welcome. Good luck. Okay. The answer to that is... the red trees have left the forest. I hope that helps you. It does. Thank you, Susie. Ah, you returned. So do you have the answer? Hold on a second. Are you playing the game too? Why, of course. There's no rules against it. Do you have the answer? Yeah. The red trees have left the forest. Now they grow on the golden beach. Incredible. That's the right answer. You've won. And in record time too. Really? Yay! Congratulations. Here's your prize, a bottle of caraway liquor. Thank you very much. I've got a dash. Have a good evening. You too, my friend. Don't drop the bottle. Mr. Heidrich, I have the liquor. Very good, my young colleague. You can always rely on Team St. Ursula. Can I have the pickleweed now? Of course, you've held up your end of the bargain, and so shall I. Here is your prize, a bundle of the finest pickleweed. Thank you. Sorry, I've got to run now. I've got the ingredient. What? Really? That's awesome. You're the best sous chef in the world. We can talk more later. Time's running out. We can talk more later. Oh, it's repetition. Okay. So, my lovelies, your time is up. The cooking period is now officially over. Set your wooden spoons to one side and prepare for the tasting. Dig in, folks. Official announcers get first dibs, hee. That was fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. I don't think I'll ever need to eat again. But before we get to the award ceremony, there's something I like to get off my chest. There are a lot of different people living here in Porcupine. Some have only been here for a short time. Others have spent their whole lives here. And that's good. And the way things should be. Be kind to each other, be grateful, be understanding. If you do that, Porcupine will remain the beautiful place it is. Maybe these are just the melancholy thoughts of an old woman who sound like a man because of the player. Or maybe I've already had a nougat punch or two. But I love all of you. Maybe she's just an auto. Don't blame me, please. So, before the food coma sets in, let's get to the award ceremony, hee. To refresh your memory, here are all the participants and their creations. Chloe took us on a wild journey through the world of porcini mushrooms. Roman represented you with a spicy pickleweed pot. Isaac whipped us some handmade alphabet soup for our bookworms. Wonderful handwriting, by the way. Our lovely Mia, a first-time contestant today, gave us a tomato stew that I'm sure has bowled more than a few of you over. And our last candidate is someone we only normally see when we're sick. Sergey, head chef of the cafeteria at St. Ursula's. His entry this year was a fiery hot pepper stew. Okay, that's everyone. Now hold on to your spoons, it's about to get serious, hee. The winner of this year's Porcupine Stew contest is... Mia with a fruity, spicy tomato stew. Yeah! Really? Congratulations! Yes! Congratulations! What a great stew! And that goes for all of you as well. Congratulations on your amazing creations. And congratulations to everyone who got their hands on a bowl. You were really lucky to get to taste such wonderful stews. And now let the celebrations continue. You said it! Hehe. Well done, Mia. Oh, I really want to taste the stew. Mia, you were awesome! Congratulations! Thanks. Did you like the stew? Even better than that. I haven't even tasted it yet. What? Why? Because the whole pot got gobbled up straight away. I didn't stand a chance. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, it's no big deal. I could see how delicious it was from the looks in everyone's eyes. Celebrate, Mia. You've earned it. Thanks. I feel a little awkward, actually. Phew, finally done. I couldn't concentrate with all the excitement of the contest in the background. Anyway, can you get something now? I was wondering if I could get a hazelnut candle. One hazelnut candle, coming right up. What do I owe you? Nothing. Nothing? That's right, everyone gets one hazelnut candle for free if they want it. Oh, that's very nice of you. But doesn't it mean you end up losing money on the candles? Yes, but making hazelnut candles is my favorite hobby. So I really don't mind. It means I need a little while to make them though. But at least they always smell fantastic. Enjoy your candle. That's very nice of you, thank you. Happy Hibernation Festival. You could have at least charged a small amount. Hello? I clicked E. Maybe I can't speak to you. You're still moonwalking. You are fine. Okay. Let's go to the hospital, guys. It was a lovely festival. I could smell the food and wine and candles and everything. Mia, is everything alright? Yes, everything's great. I wanted to give you something. Really? Is there still some of your stew left? No, that was gone in a flash. But you're the one who talked me into entering the contest in the first place. And that evening we cooked together really motivated me. What's more, you didn't just chop the ingredients for me. You also brought me the key ingredient today. What I'm saying is that I couldn't have done this without you. Which is why I want you to have my winner's trophy. Bro, that's too much. You did all the hard work. Really? But you're the one who won it. Yes, but it was as much as your victory as it was mine, really. Besides, I wouldn't even know where to put it in my apartment. Thank you, Mia. I feel very honored. But how about we share it? It can be one of those trophies that moves from place to place, like our adopted child in custody. I'll take it and invite you to dinner sometime, so I can show you my finest cooking skills. Then you can take it home with you, and we can cook again at your place. We can take turns with the trophy and the cooking. Okay, yes. Let's take turns. That's a fantastic idea. Happy Hibernation Festival, Finley! And to you! Celebrate, you deserve it. But now I need to get going. See you in the morning. Good night! This was a long night. First I helped clean up, and then the festival where I run around, which I don't mind, of course. But now I have night shift. Oh, I'm gonna be a wreck tomorrow. I just know it. Oh my goodness. It's snowing. It's snowing. Oh, hey Porcupine! All of you! Happy Hibernation Festival! You know, I've never seen snow in real life. And I've been to places that should have snow. I haven't been to like the mountains and stuff, and I haven't been to, for example, the US or Canada and all those countries, but I really, really want to see snow. I've seen fake snow. How many Hibernation festivals do you think you celebrated? 168. What? Really? But the hospital isn't that old. You're right there, but I haven't always been here. I didn't even know that. They've brought me out here a long time ago, and I may not look it, but I haven't missed a single Hibernation festival. Impressive, were you there today too? Not in the way you might think. You know, Ninoslav, the guy on the town fountain, I don't like him very much. We had falling out a few decades ago. Oh, I'm sorry, what happened? Well, I don't want to trouble you with my woes. But that arrogant upstart is so full of himself. He always has to be at the center of celebrations. Oh, look at me. My hot water supplies the stew contest. The stews keep everyone warm, and they only taste so good only because of me. And then he gets all the lavish decorations every year too. It's not fair. Are you jealous? Me? Jealous of that slime ball and his stupendous decorations? Never. Sorry, I digress. Don't stop on my account. Shall I give you a tip for next year? Sure, thank you. Get yourself a hood. It will keep the first snow off your head. And no one will know it's you who's partying the whole night away. Oh, you have a great imagination, Finley. But yes, I always wanted to see snow. It looks so magical. The first ever Hibernation festival brought the people of Porcupine together. They celebrated and feasted. But when it was all done, there was still a pile of candy left over. Together, they decided to store the leftover candy in a cabinet. And on that day, my dear vending machine, you were born. Yes, I'm sure that's how the story goes. Not in the mood for the Hibernation festival? Sure I am. But someone has to keep this place running. I'll be down in a minute though. Then we'll get the real party started. All that nonsense beforehand with the stews and everything. I can't stand it anyway. Boring. I heard you can win a bottle of caraway liquor at a wine stand though. I've got to get my hands on that. I've heard it's delicious. And there's only one bottle of it. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. What? So has someone claimed the bottle already? Well... Roman Heidrich has the bottle. That greaseball! How dare he! The world just isn't a fair place. He won't even appreciate a drink of that quality when I get my hands on him. Now, off to your shift. Dr. Krakowski's waiting. You're on the night shift together tonight. Good evening, Finley. Happy Hibernation Festival, Dr. Krakowski. Yes. Hope you had a good time. Yes, It's just the two of us today. Holidays are all well and good, but someone has to keep the lights on here. That's true, so how are things looking? As they should. People actually always feel a little better on days like this. Some are homesick, others are just happy to have some peace and quiet. Still, from a psychological point of view, the Hibernation Festival actually seems to help them. I will take care of your dear Irma today. Please handle your duties. You'll find me in the break room when you're done. Alright, see you soon! Hi Finley, here's my number. Feel free to come to me if you have any questions. Yesterday was fun. You're a cool guy. Let's go back to Gilbert next time our rat roaders line up. Yes, it was fun. Things got pretty heated though. Ah, that's normal. You'll get used to it. Family, where are you? Did you leave? Thought you would still here. I'm going home to Kissy Wissy 99. Okay, Mia. Okay, this part I saw it before. Morning, maybe. I still can't believe I won. I'm still shaking. That was amazing. Thanks, Finley. Okay. I gotta see Irma first before I forget, so let's do that. Oh, I can't see her. Oh, I guess I'll see her tomorrow and give her the candle. P33. Good evening, Miss Van Galen. It is important not to get rattled. After every inhalation comes an exhalation. Everything that is closed will one day be opened up again, and vice versa. May I interrupt for a moment? Oh. Hello, Finley. I didn't hear you come in. We were just lost in conversation. I bumped into dear Sonia, I'm gonna say Sonia, this evening in the cafeteria. That's one way of putting it. I've forgotten I was meant to have an important meeting today. Suddenly it got hard to breathe and I passed out again. Dr. Gautera brought me back up here. I have to admit, to a certain amount of luck, Benjamin from surgery happened to be passing through at the time too. He was a huge help in getting Sonia up here lately, safely. Thank you, Dr. Gautera. Thank you. You know what? Do you have any recommendations for a course of treatment? I don't know if you're familiar with my approach to treatment, but I believe that the body can only heal with the help of the mind. Medications sometimes only treat the symptom, not the cause. Miss Van Galen, I wish you all the best and a natural recovery for both body and mind. Now, if I've already taken far too long a break, I wish you both a pleasant evening. Thank you. You too. How are you feeling, Miss Van Galen? I still feel a little out of sorts. Your blood pressure must have been fluctuating. You had an extremely high resting pulse when you first arrived here. The drugs regulate your blood pressure. Dr. Gautera kept talking to me until I felt better. He was saying something about my inner core, breathing exercises, that kind of thing. He sounds more like a holistic doctor. I tried yoga once, not my cup of tea. Yes, Dr. Gautera has his own way of looking at things, but he wasn't exactly wrong. Let me check out your readings. We have to make sure that the drugs are working so you remain stable. Alright. Treatment complete. C. Okay, C. Maybe that's the worst grade I can get. I'm afraid medication will only go part of your way to solving your problem. It would be wise to develop ways to reduce stress. Unfortunately, this happens to a lot of people nowadays. But how am I supposed to avoid stress? Well, there are a few options, but you'll need to work out what works best for you. They didn't teach us much about stress avoidance techniques at medical school, to be honest. The thing that Dr. Gautera said, they kind of helped. I'm going to take a nap. Maybe I'll get lucky and catch Dr. Gautera again tomorrow. Rest well. Dr. Gerda Niesdorf? Finally, bring me back a cup of black tea. Then tell Dr. Theobald that I want to speak to him. I'm actually your attending physician. Your doctor? Said Ursula saved us. You're barely out of diapers. Do they sell medical degrees online now? Let's not lose sight of the matter at hand, Dr. Niesdorf. You came to us today suffering from severe tremors. On top of that, you've been complaining of recurring itching and muscle atrophy. Liver cirrhosis. What? Liver cirrhosis. Are you deaf? Have you already been diagnosed? I can't see anything here. I'm a surgeon, child. I've had liver cirrhosis for longer than you've been alive. Accordingly, I am aware of the high mortality rate once surgical intervention becomes necessary. That's why I'm here. So let's cut to the chase and get down to business. Treatment complete. Hey! Your liver readings are in critical range. You don't say. To make sure it is cirrhosis of the liver we're dealing with, we need to do a liver biopsy. No. No? I already know it's cirrhosis of the liver. What do you take me for? Although I'm sure your accounting department will be thrilled if you carry out a few unnecessary procedures they can charge me for. What if it's not liver cirrhosis? Do I have to teach you how to treat me right here? Listen. I like a drink, if you know what I mean. Excuse me? I'm talking about chronic alcohol abuse, and your nursing staff insists I don't drink here. So now I have two problems. Alcohol withdrawal, and this blasted liver cirrhosis. According to the latest research, your symptoms could also be triggered by other diseases. New research? A load of waffle, that's what it is. Well, go ahead, I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing. I would have really loved to go to the Hibernation Festival today. I'm sure you would. I'm sorry it didn't work out. It's okay. I have been having my own little Hibernation Festival right here. I just had a coffee with cream and hazelnut. That sounds yummy. It was the highlight of my day. You have an inflammation of the renal pelvis. Are you in pain? Yes, but I'm trying not to let it get to me. Alright, but don't make things too uncomfortable for yourself. We can always get you some painkillers if you want. For now, I'm going to give you some medication to help bring the swelling down. Treatment complete. Oh, I didn't see the grade. Please tell us if the pain gets any worse. Oh, if you have any problems urinating. You shouldn't really be drinking caffeine this late in the day, but you might find that coffee helps a little. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful Hibernation Festival and a sound night's sleep. Thank you. I'm definitely wide awake right now, I've gotta admit. Maybe try decaf coffee. Okay, let's go see Dr. Krakowski. I'm done, Dr. Krakowski. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? No, everything's fine. You're right, the patients really are doing a little better today. I'm glad I'm on the night shift now. It's really quite pleasant, if you say so. Well, let's see. B! At least I didn't get a C this time. You were really quick today, I like that. There's no distractions. I have one more request for you. Of course, what? Mr. Kilmer. I've been watching her tonight and she's not doing very well. She's asked if the nice doctor would stop by again today. I think she means you. Why don't you go check on her? I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. Sure, I'll love to. I got a gift I wanted to give her anyway. Well, don't keep her waiting. I'm coming, Irma. With your lovely, lovely hazelnut cat. I also wish your son has visited you lately. I know he's been busy. I hope he's not trying to avoid you. I'm a cool bird, a cool pigeon bird. Hey Irma, how are you doing? Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were out celebrating today. I was, it was great. I met a lot of people and the stew contest was really exciting. They got the fountain working again for the occasion. And look what I found, Irma. That looks lovely. Can you smell that, Doctor? The scent is just incredible. You've really made my day. I'm feeling much less shivery already. I'm glad. This brings back so many images for me. So many memories from years gone by. From all the many hibernation festivals I've seen. It was your first one today, wasn't it? Yes. But you should get some rest, Irma. All that talking gets to your lungs. No, it's alright. I need someone I can spin my yarns to. I'm very tired. But I would like to tell you one last story. What do you mean one last story? Irma? What do you mean by that? It's okay. What? No, it's not okay at all. We'll get you back on your feet, I promise. I'll get Dr. Krakowski right away. We'll figure it out. You've already done more than I can imagine. But may I ask one more favor of you? Of course, what is it? I've loved another cup of tea. My throat's a little dry, you know? Of course, we... Now Finley, don't fuss. It's alright. I'll just dash to the break room. We have tea there. I'll be right back. I'm scared to leave. Oh no, I'm scared to leave. Please don't, Irma. Your son hasn't visited you yet. We always have hot water here, thank goodness. What kind of tea should I make? Something like relaxing. She looks like a woman who would enjoy peppermint or fruit. Let's go with peppermint. It sounds like, you know what? Fruit. Okay, now I better go get this straight to Irma. Finley, taking a break already? No, I'm just getting a cup of tea for a patient. Ah yes, oh, Irma has a taste for the finer things. Could you come with me, please? Irma isn't doing well at all. I know. I already went to see her and checked her readings. She's going to die. In the next few hours. But we have to do something! What I'm going to do is make myself a cup of tea too. How can you just walk in here like nothing's wrong? Why aren't you doing anything? I've already done everything I could. Sometimes even the best treatment in the world can't help Finley. But go to her. Make her last hours as comfortable as possible. That is our duty to her now. Make sure she has enough painkillers. Shouldn't we contact her son? I have already tried that too. Unfortunately, I have not been able to reach Giuliano. I'll keep trying and inform him of the situation. Go now. Irma's tea is getting cold. Okay. Oh, thank God. Irma, I'm back. And I've got your tea. Irma? Who? Oh, sorry, I must have dozed off for a minute there. You're a darling, thank you so much. Just set it down there. I remember my first hibernation festival like it was yesterday. It was already very cold for the time of year. The cars and park benches were buried in snow, but the hibernation festival still had to go on, of course. Gilbert loved hot air balloons more than anything else in the world, but he also had a great fear of flying, and he wasn't the youngest anymore either, neither of us were. So we compromised by heading to the countryside to watch the balloon race. At least we used to until it was banned. It was the Hibernation Festival. When Gilbert sat in a hot air balloon for the first time, there was already snow on the roads and the roof of the houses. The lights, the smells, we were there every year. When it was cold outside and everyone started to come close together, I've already bought a hazelnut candle and enjoyed some lovely conversations with plenty of laughter when Gilbert secretly slipped away. He spotted a hot air balloon in the square. Back then, you could still book flights in the winter. They said you could see the whole town from up there. But that year, the balloon remained grounded. The weather was already bitterly cold and very windy. Then all of a sudden, an icy gust of wind blew across the square. Hats and caps flew through the air. Mothers had to hold on to their children. And that gust of wind blew my Gilbert right into the basket of the balloon. When he picked himself up to climb out again, he got the fright of his life. The balloon had broken loose and was already rising hundreds of feet above the town. And me? I've seen the whole thing. I leapt desperately at the dangling rope to try and hold the balloon down, but instead I simply floated away with it. Gilbert helped me into the basket, and the wind carried us higher and higher into the wintry clouds. Porcupine was no more than a small speck of light in the fog. Eventually, it disappeared altogether. Gilbert could barely move due to his fear of heights. The cold bit into our skin. But I managed to cheer him up. His dream had finally come true, I reminded him. Riding in a hot air balloon. Unfortunately, we soon realized that the burner was frozen. But then I remembered the hazelnut candle I bought. So Gilbert and I made ourselves comfortable in the basket of the balloon and lit the candle to keep warm. I don't know how long we sat there, but it was indescribably beautiful. Just us, the sky and the clouds, and the scent of the hazelnut candle. Suddenly, there was a bang. The burner had started up again. The heat from the hazelnut candle had thawed it out. Gilbert quickly figured out how to steer the balloon. Even the altitude didn't bother him anymore. But how would we know which way to go? Then before we could even begin to worry again, I heard it. Very softly. The Hibernation Hymn, the song everyone in Porcupine sings together for the Hibernation Festival. We strained our ears, and Gilbert steered the balloon straight towards the song. Eventually, Porcupine emerged from the fog. The beautifully decorated marketplace, the snow-covered roofs, and the festival goers. What a sight! They had broken into song and helped us find our way back. Gilbert landed right in front of the fountain, and all the crowd cheered. And that's the story, more or less, of how Gilbert and I took flight together for the first and last time. He died the following year. I'll be reunited with him soon. Then we'll fly together again. My Gilbert and I. Are they still playing the Hibernation Hymn in the square? Maybe, I'm not quite sure. I think I can hear it, just faintly. Yeah, they're still probably celebrating, and here's the two of us start working the night shift at the hospital, eh? You're doing a good job with the work, but Irma? I made it to the hibernation. Goodbye, Irma. Rest in peace, my dear friend. Well, I'm gonna end it here for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye now.